Well, I've swapped the scope from the Discovery scope to a Vector Optics Sentinel, which has also meant I've swapped the mount, because I was using an Eagle Vision adapter rail to change it from dovetail to Picatinny, and even though I bought the adapter specific for BSA rails because they're 13mm not 11mm, the Vector Optics mounts, which I'll show you later, have got a chamfer on both sides so they wouldn't sit properly on the rail, and I couldn't zero it with those mounts, so I had to change them to another set of mounts I had, which would fit on that adapter rail, but I still wasn't happy, so I bought some BKL mounts because they're split up the middle, so they're supposed to hold it pretty central. So hopefully, I zeroed it with the other mounts, hopefully it's not going to be too far out with these. I mean, it is bloody windy today, so we might be pissing in the wind slightly, but we'll give it a go. And the reason I'm using graph paper to zero it, I think they're 2mm squares on that graph paper, if my maths is correct, because these are 1/8 MOA adjustments. They should be about 0.8 of a mil at this distance, but I might have that wrong. We'll find out in a minute, won't we? Anyway, here goes nothing. That's low and left. Lower and not to the left. Further left. Hello. The wind's blowing the rifle. But there's two touching, and they are 10 squares down. So that's got to come up. We come up 20. Try that and see if we're on the right elevation. Hello. Try another one. Another 20 up. That should. See it. Just a little tad too high. That was bang on. Well, not bang on, but it was right, left to right. So. That was back where the first one went. So I want to come across 20 maybe. Maybe a little bit too far right. want to go, if I go 3 left, and I want to come down maybe 5. Go 4. And we'll aim right at the top of the upright. Did that rotate then? I'm not sure if I got one left. Nope. And what I'll do, I'll change that target. We'll say that's good. Change that target, and then we'll have a few more. Well, this has a 12 shot mag, so we'll do 4 3-shot groups, I think. To be fair, I'm quite happy with that, because most of the variation is lateral. And put that down to the wind. So all in all, fairly happy with that scope. Now what I'll do, photograph where the turrets are. That one's locked, the top one doesn't. So if it gets knocked in the case on the way home, I'll know where to put it back. Obviously, next time I come down, I'll try and zero it. Well, there isn't any wind. Right, I'll try and explain what I meant about the mounts earlier. Now this is the mount that came with the Sentinel from P-Quire. I got it. Bought lots of stuff with him, and as you can see, if the camera's picking this up, it has a little downturn just there. Whereas this cheapo mount is flat all the way across. Bought this one because it is made for a 13mm, and it actually has Allen bolts in it, so you can clamp it to your rail, and it doesn't rely on the scope ring clamping it. Now if it is completely flush like that, the camera will pick this up, it does sit in there okay. But on my Ultra, it was slightly apart. So as you can see, it's only a little bit, but it's lifting it off. And that was enough to push it off enough so I couldn't get the windage anywhere near. So I put this one on, because obviously it'll still clamp it. Then I thought I'll get some BKLs and just stick it on the dovetail. And the way these ones work is you've got the screw in there. It's not the right down key. But basically you can take that out from that one, put it in this threaded hole, and then it butts up against there, and you can use that to spread the legs apart, and they should spread equally and even, so it keeps your scope absolutely bang on central. And it seems to have worked on that one, so I'm going to stick with that. But what I do need, the internet says they do 34mm rings, but I can't find them anywhere. Not for sale anyway. Because if I run that Discovery back on it again, then I need to use that adapter again. Yeah, I hope that clears that up. Obviously I'm not very good at explaining things, but I hope you get the gist of what I mean. And yeah, here's the target that we shot. All under a 5. All under a 5. All under a 5. All under a 5p. And all under a 5p. So all in all, I'm pretty happy with that scope, to be fair. Although it does accentuate your pulse, you can see it bouncing like hell. Well, I've got high blood pressure, so obviously it doesn't help. But I had a cunning plan with this to keep the eye relief the same. What I did is fitted to the scope my adapter from my side shot mount, and I figured that would allow me to place it back exactly where it should be on the rifle. I'm not putting it back on just now because I want to take the barrel out, which I need access to these two grub screws to get the barrel, and I can take the barrel out with the shroud fitted. Then I can clean the barrel because the accuracy drops a little bit with this one. So I'll try a barrel clean first and see what happens with that. And yeah, if you like what you see, please like and subscribe. Cheers, bye bye.